So I started in late February, and July was my 5th month, and I cleared like over 10K in the month of July.
In the month. Holy
Just
cow.
in the month,
Okay.
right? Which is crazy. I still can't believe it,
Yeah.
and it's been a blessing. But that was July Prime Day. Now, quarter four has the potential to blow Prime Day in July out
I
of the
would
water.
guess. Yeah. Yeah. Hey everyone, I'm here with Adam Young. How you doing, Adam?
I'm good, Gina. How are you?
Great, great. Good to have you on here. I have Adam here because he's doing something really cool with Amazon. It's called the Amazon Influencer Program. You probably see it right here. I'm going to have him talk about it. This is really cool. You just started it this year, right?
Yep, just started this
Yeah,
year.
and he has some amazing results. And so I had to have him on to talk about. I've said this on my channel. I want to teach you how to do other things besides just print on demand and make money online. And I think this is a great, great addition if you already know a little bit about Amazon or know a little bit about recording. And I think this fits right in. So
Definitely.
thanks for doing this, Adam.
Oh, thank you for
Hey,
having me. I'm a fan of your channel, so this is
oh,
this is
thanks.
exciting for me.
Hey, this is great. Thanks for being a fan. Hey, before I start, for people that don't know you, I've asked you to write a bio, and I think what's really cool is that you got it put through Chat GPT. So I'm going
Yeah.
to read what Chat GPT says about you or
All right.
spiced up about you, and then people will know a little bit about you if they haven't seen you on YouTube yet. So here's Adam. It says, this is from Chat GPT. Meet Adam Young, a digital entrepreneur who has been mastering the art of online earning since 2016. What began with flipping garage sales treasures on eBay has evolved into ventures across Amazon FBA, KDP, Etsy, Merch on Demand, web publishing, and now the Amazon Influencer Program. In 2020, Adam bid farewell to the 9 to 5 grind to embark on an entrepreneurial journey, diving headfirst into the digital realm. Launched in 2023, his YouTube channel is a candid window into exhilarating highs, challenging lows, and invaluable learnings of his self employment journey. Driven by a zest for crafting passive income streams, Adam cherishes the autonomy and accountability that comes with it. Wow, that's really cool.
All
And
right.
that's a great bio. And wow, you've done so many things. I've watched your YouTube channel before doing this interview, and man, so many cool stuff. I love that you aren't doing your 9 to 5 anymore. That's one of goals of mine as well, and
Yeah.
I think this is really cool. So
Yeah, yeah. Well, I appreciate that. And the Chat GPT, they that's the fun part of Chat GPT. You can make it embellished and
yeah,
fancy. The bottom line is I try and make money online
hmm,
like you do and like
like
so
we
many
all do.
other
Yeah,
people. And I've had some success. I've had plenty of failures and lessons, but started the YouTube channel to document it. And recently here I started this Amazon influencer program,
yes,
which is just compared to the other ones that I've done, like FBA and print on demand and publishing and KDP and all this stuff. This influencer program is the real deal. I mean, it's been
wow.
phenomenal.
Wow, and that's perfect because I think that's exactly why we have you on here. You've what I really like about your channel is you showed like when you started it and then month after month and month
Yeah,
and show the progress, and that's so cool. So
yeah,
if you want to see that month to month progress, don't forget to go to his Side Hustle Simplified YouTube channel. It's amazing. So I got a lot of questions after watching those, and I think these probably are the same questions that my followers would have. So I'm going to
okay,
ask you those in this interview, and we'll go
great,
from there.
sounds good.
Okay, so first, basic question: what is the Amazon Influencer Program in 2 to 3 minutes?
Yeah, sure. Okay, so the Amazon Influencer Program is basically a sub program of the Amazon Associates Program. So the Amazon Associates and Influencer Program are basically a way that you can share links, okay, to your audience and generate commissions if someone clicks those links and then makes a purchase. What's special about the Amazon Influencer Program,
Mhm.
which is part of that associates program, is that now you can actually create videos. Okay, so you can create a video, a short, quick, easy video about a product, and upload that to the Amazon Marketplace, and that video can be shown on the Amazon product page. It can be shown on like a related items page.
Oh, wow.
It can be shown on their mobile app. And if someone watches that video and then clicks and makes a purchase, you get a commission. So in essence, it's a way for everyday people like me or you to film short videos sharing their experience with a product, maybe how it works, what they like about it, answering questions and providing info, and uploading them to the Amazon platform where all the traffic already is. So you're getting
Mm-hmm.
a free listing, basically a free video placement on that product page, or if someone comes and watches it, you get a commission. And that's it in a nutshell.
Wow, that is amazing. What I really like about what you just said is people are already on Amazon, ready to buy. That's why they're
Yeah.
there, and they click on your video, and then you get it. It's like
Yeah.
seems like a
That's
no-brainer.
that's the biggest that's the
Yeah,
thing that is like the most amazing is like
yeah,
people go on Amazon when they want to spend money,
right. Yeah,
They're
they're
looking for
ready.
products.
Yeah,
They probably are already this close to buying that product, and
uh-huh.
they're browsing, and then over on the left they see the photos, and then maybe they see a video and they
Yeah,
watch that video and they see, me talking or you talking about a product, and they
hmm,
go, "Okay, yeah, it takes that size batteries," or, "Oh, it's
yeah,
that's how that works," or, "Oh, that's perfect for the beach," or whatever it is,
yeah.
and they click add to cart, you get a commission. So
Man, that's so
yeah,
cool.
it's incredible.
That's a great, amazing, and I love working with Amazon. Amazon Merch on Demand is already my favorite. So
Oh
another
yeah, my
Amazon
favorite
product
too.
another
Definitely.
Amazon product makes a lot of sense. Okay, so I know this is, I don't know how long this has been out, but I think a lot of people, at least I think a lot of my followers are going to be wondering what countries can participate in this. We know it's Amazon US, right?
Yes.
.com. So
Yep.
what other?
Amazon.com
Okay,
definitely. And then it's also available at Amazon India, UK, and Canada.
wow,
And those are the four that are officially listed on, I think, Amazon's website. But I've heard it's opening up to the other marketplaces, just like we have with Merch on Demand. We have Italy, we
oh
have
right, right,
Germany, we have Japan,
uh-huh.
France, Spain. I heard it's opening in all of those as
Oh
well.
wow,
But last time I checked, it was officially open in India, US, UK, and Canada.
that's amazing. So can you be from India and make the content for it? I would imagine you can, right?
I believe so, because
Wow, that's so
I've,
cool.
in some of the groups and things like that I participate in, I've seen people who are in these other countries participating in other
That's
marketplaces. I'm sure
amazing.
that has to do with how you apply and how you register your
Hmm, hmm.
business, all that kind of stuff. But
Yeah.
I think that the idea is that it's a growing, broadening program available in multiple countries outside
Ooh,
just the US.
that's amazing. So we got to get in now while it's just starting, and some of the smaller ones,
Yeah,
like when you
definitely.
did Amazon Merch on Demand, it was a lot easier to get on or do
Yes,
more stuff when less
yes,
people are on it. So
exactly.
cool, cool. All right. Second question or a third question: what kind of skills did you take from print on demand business? I know you've done that. You're a 100K seller like I am,
Yeah.
and did a lot of that. That helped you in the Amazon influencer program. So what kind of skills did you take from that and helped you with this?
Yeah, and that's part of the reason I wanted to reach out to you,
Yeah.
Juno, because I know you do. You're one of the print on demand gurus on YouTube. We all,
Thanks.
bow to Juno. You know your stuff, and I know your audience does a lot of
Yeah.
print on demand. So what's really cool is, and we can dive into this in some of the other questions. But imagine you're researching shirts,
Right.
okay, to
Yeah.
to do merch research to figure out, design types, to figure out, what kind of shirts, what kind of categories and what kind of topics you want on your shirt.
Mm,
You're looking at things like BSRs, right?
that's
Because
true.
the golden nugget in the world of merch is you want to find a shirt that has a really low BSR and really low competition, right?
Hmm,
That
hmm.
means there's high demand and there's not a lot of competition. Well,
True.
the same applies to the products with the Amazon influencer program. So most people start off by just reviewing stuff they already own, right?
Hmm.
Stuff around the house. Like,
Yep.
I reviewed my mouse, maybe I'm going to review this tape measure, stuff I already have.
Hmm.
And normally you can get a couple hundred videos up just by your household products and your friends. But eventually you're going to want to start to maybe look into buying products. And the research aspect, the same things we look for with merch t-shirts apply with products to do with the influencer program. So I'm looking
Okay.
for things like a low BSR. So if you
Hmm,
understand BSR rankings and
hmm.
categories, you're already a step ahead of the competition.
Nice. Okay.
If you understand how to look at reviews, I know I do this sometimes. If I see a merch shirt that maybe has a low BSR, but it has like, say, only 3 stars or 3.5 stars,
Hmm.
something that's maybe average or below average, I'll go and and read the reviews. And a lot of
Nice.
times customers will leave a review and they'll say something like, the text is too small,
Mm-hmm.
or the colors didn't turn out right, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then
Yeah.
that can give you an idea like, oh, I'm going to make a design similar to this, but I'm going to make sure I use really big text.
Mm-hmm.
The same applies when you're doing the Amazon influencer program. I'm finding products with low BSRs, and then I'm going down to the reviews and I'm reading the comments and questions that people can
Yes.
write in.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to include that in my video.
So smart.
Okay.
Yeah.
So little tricks like that can go a really long way in finding products and sourcing products and then putting together a good video for that product that's going to get you more commissions.
And that's so smart. The research aspect of it that we know.
Yeah,
Yeah. That's really cool. All right, all right. So yeah, so real good transition from, well, if you're already doing something with Amazon, you kind of know the BSR and the reviews and all the kind of
absolutely.
products and all that. So
Yep.
that's really cool.
And you
Uh,
can and real quick, you can even
yeah.
review your own merch shirts.
Oh, that's nice. I didn't
So
think of
that's
that.
another added thing. You know,
Oh,
you could order your own shirt and then do a video review on it. And that's
that's
another chance
awesome.
for you to show off your graphic, you know, and that Amazon might show that video
Yeah,
somewhere and you might get a commission
double it
and
up.
your
Yeah, you get
royalty.
the sale and you get the
Absolutely. Yep.
affiliate sale, I guess, for this. It's kind of like an affiliate sale, isn't it? Because
It
you get,
is. It's
yeah,
very similar. That's why I say
yeah,
it's very similar to the associates program. It's just like the affiliate sale. The commission rates are slightly different,
yeah.
but it's the same concept where somebody clicks that link or clicks your video and watches and makes a buy, then you get that
That's
commission.
really cool. I love
Yeah.
that. That's cool. All right. So now we know kind of what it is and the research and stuff. So what kinds of things do you need to start? I assume you need something to record. You're going to need a computer, access to Amazon and stuff like that. Is that it?
Yeah, I mean, really, the sky is the limit. But what's really cool about this, and that I think a lot of people, maybe don't realize is you don't need much at all.
Yeah.
If you have a way to record a video, right? I use my phone. I
Phone.
literally just use my iPhone.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I've ever used. If you have a way to record a video and then a computer, actually, you don't even need a computer. If you just have
You
a
get the
phone,
phone.
you
Yeah.
could just upload. You could do it all on mobile.
That's
You don't
crazy.
even need a desktop.
Okay.
Um,
And then products.
that's really all you need. You
Yeah.
know, now some people use nicer cameras. Some
Mm-hmm.
people get external microphones. Some people set up lights and even like little recording areas or studios. Absolutely, that doesn't hurt at all. But the requirements for the program and to participate is you need to have a way to record your videos, and then you have to have the product in hand, right? Because
Yes.
obviously you're going to be showing it in the
Yeah.
video. I use a little plug-in microphone. You know, it's like
Mm-hmm.
$20.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes I set up a light. You know, if the lighting isn't good, you want to be sure you have good audio and video. But these aren't highly produced videos. These are
Right.
like 1 to 3 minute videos that are authentic and real and very little, if any, editing at all.
Yeah. Yeah. And I know after watching your videos, I actually went to Amazon and went through a bunch of products, not yours, but just scanning
Yeah,
Amazon and seeing what kind of, and you're right. Like a lot of those videos that they show on there, it's like you said, you can tell they're recorded with the
yeah.
phone.
I
It's
mean,
just super simple. Yeah.
I have tons of videos where I'm literally holding
Yeah.
the phone and I'm just like going like this. I mean, it's not
Yeah.
even on a tripod. Now, other ones maybe I set up a tripod or
Yeah.
set up a stand. Other ones are face to face, but a lot of them are faceless. You
Yeah.
know, and that's personal preference. It depends on what you're comfortable with. Some people like to be on video, some people don't.
Mm-hmm.
Some people want to make it sure that the edit is very smooth and crisp. I tend to go for just a more authentic kind of real world approach, and that is just I'm focused more on what can I show and say in the video,
Mm-hmm.
to help give that that viewer some value.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Well, that's a great segue to my next question, which is you talked about on your channel, like when you first get in and join, you have a chance to do your first 3 videos, right?
Yes.
To kind of submit it.
Yes.
What are some of the big mistakes people should avoid when recording their first 3 videos?
Yeah, so once you apply to the influencer program and you get accepted, you'll be given a storefront, okay? And then in order to unlock what they call the on-site commissions,
Yes.
which is that video placement, you have to submit 3 videos, and those videos get manually reviewed. Very similar to in merch, we're all
Mm-hmm.
familiar with your first, usually 10, sometimes even 25 designs, usually are under a little bit more
Yeah.
scrutiny than the auto review process down the road. And there are rules with this program, just like there are with merch, right? You can't. There's certain do's and don'ts when it comes to creating T-shirts and
Mm-hmm.
apparel.
Mm-hmm.
And same with the videos. There's certain do's and don'ts. So, for example, I'll give you a couple of the common ones.
Okay, good.
Um, you can't make any health claims in your video, right? So, if you're
Mm,
talking about a product that has to do with like health or medicine or bodily skincare, things like that, making a health claim like saying, "Oh, this cured my itch," right? That could
yeah.
be that would be considered a health claim, and you're most likely going to get rejected,
Okay.
even if you're talking about like some kind of cream or something,
Yeah, yeah.
So you have to be really careful with your wording. So health claims are a big one that people inadvertently say because they say things like, "Oh man, I slept so good," or "Oh, my
Oh,
headaches went away." Those
interesting.
are those little things. You could just word it in a different way,
Yeah.
but avoid the health claims. Another one is sharing personal information. So you don't want to say in your influencer videos, go follow my TikTok or
Oh, right.
go follow my YouTube or like this video. You don't want to share your email address. You don't want to share your phone number. You don't even want to have like your address or anything in the background of the video.
Mm-hmm.
Anything that could be considered personal will get your video rejected.
Okay.
And then the other thing that I think just is a one that again people sort of miss is your video should be in focus and you should have like good clear video and good clear audio.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes if the video is like out of focus or it's blurry, or sometimes if the audio is distorted, there's a lot of wind noise, that kind of stuff can get your video rejected. So
Oh,
there's a whole list of do's and don'ts. I have a video on my channel where I cover like the top 10 most common. But if you once you get signed up, just read through those and just focus on making a video about the product. That's really the bottom line.
all right. Yeah, some of them, a lot of them sound like common sense kind of stuff too.
They
So
are. The
I think,
vast majority of them are very common sense stuff. And that's
okay.
why I always tell people I'm helping with this. It's like, if you're ever in doubt, just go back to the product. Like, oh, what should I
Mm-hmm.
say or how do I talk about it? Just talk about the product and the features of the product, because that's not about you. That's not about a health claim, and make sure that, they can see what you're talking about. And,
Yeah.
like anything else, you'll kind of get a rhythm and get
Yeah.
better as the more
Once you
you
do
do.
it. Yeah. And so, follow up question: how long do these videos need to be? Is there a time minimum or time maximum on these? Or
I think there may be a time minimum of like 5 seconds, I
oh,
think.
okay, that should
So
be easy.
some of these videos are really short, and the
Yeah.
short ones are often filmed in vertical format,
Uh
and then
huh.
they get placed on the mobile app. So Amazon
Oh,
has a mobile app
interesting.
called Inspire,
Uh huh.
and it's basically trying to compete with TikTok.
Uh huh.
So these are now like TikTok style videos, that are very short, kind of like
Yeah.
YouTube shorts,
Yeah. Yeah.
30 seconds or less. So if you want to
Oh, okay.
optimize for Inspire, make sure they're 30 seconds or less.
Okay.
But otherwise, there is no minimum. And I would say the average video that I've seen is probably around that 2 minute range.
Okay.
So these aren't big long videos. I've seen some that are really long. Like if somebody's going over a super complex product, like a big computer tower, and they're going over all the components, or some big piece of electronic equipment, and they want to get really in depth and detailed. That's their strategy, and that's fine. And those might be 10, 15 minutes. But I would say on average, from what I've seen and what I've just observed, most of these videos are like 1 to 3 minutes.
Okay. Cool. Good to
Yeah,
know.
pretty short and sweet.
So you can really knock these out pretty quick. Like if you give yourself an hour or two a day,
Yeah,
you could knock out a bunch
you
at a
could knock
time.
out a lot. Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, if you kind of set up a system, you have your products and you have a little station, and you just kind of are, blah 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 blah, and then next
Next.
product, blah blah blah, and
Yeah.
do all your filming, and then maybe
Yeah.
the next day you do all your uploading. You come up with a little process, but yeah, the quantity and upload velocity is one of the things that I think helped me kind of achieve what I have so
Mhm.
far. Is like I'm just like bam, bam, bam. I'm trying to crank these things out.
Yeah. Well, let's talk about that. My next question is how many did you do like your first month, your next month? Kind of walk us through, and what do you think? Like, I know you were trying to really test it out, and that's why
Yeah.
you did so many. But how many do you think like a regular person should be doing to get that kind of
Yeah, yeah,
to get some
definitely.
momentum?
So,
Yeah.
so after you get your first three videos, those first three we talked about approved,
Uh-huh.
those will then, be up on your storefront. And then after that, you can actually record and upload as many as you want. So
Oh,
unlike
really?
merch, right? Where if you're in a
Wow.
lower tier,
Yeah.
maybe you're at tier 10 or 50 or 100, and you're like, man, I need more slots. This, you can
Just
upload
go.
and film till you drop, till you're a zombie. I mean, it's as much as you want. So what I did was, I had already, from having some prior experience with Amazon, with FBA, with merch and KDP, I know the power of
Yeah, yeah,
Amazon.
yeah.
And I said, I'm going to do this for 30 days and I'm just going to film as much as I can get my hands on.
Wow. Okay.
And most of that was just stuff I had around the house. I mean, literally like this tape measure and, lights and lamps and pet stuff and,
Uh-huh.
electronics, everything. Right. And I
Yeah.
did about 225 videos my first
Woo-hoo.
30 days.
Amazing.
Yeah, which was a lot. It was a lot of work. I was like, I'm ready for a break, but that gave me gave me a lot of experience up front and it gave me a lot of videos out there so I could see what kind of money can you really make on
Yeah, yeah.
this.
Smart.
Yeah, and so that first month I cleared $1,000.
Oh, just the first month.
The first month.
That's crazy.
That after that first month when those videos were up, that my first full month, my first payment was over $1,000. And I'm like,
Wow. Hit the
okay,
ground running. That's
yeah,
great.
that's all the proof I needed. So ever since then, I've been just trying to keep up and film as much as I can. Now, I've had some months where I think I've filmed as low as like 40, and I've had other months where I've gotten up into the 150s. I've never gotten that 225 record yet. I hadn't reached that, but everybody's journey and path is going to be different. For
Right.
me, that's what I did. I had a lot of products in my home and with my friends. You can film your friends' stuff, your coworkers,
Oh, that's true. That's smart.
so branch out and kind of and get as much filming as you can. But if anyone's watching this, I would encourage them to do the same. Do it for 30 days. You really have got to go hard for 30 days. That may only be one video a day, or that may be 5 videos a day, or maybe 5 videos a week. That's dependent on your
Yeah.
schedule and,
Yeah.
and commitments and priorities. But I think giving it a good 30-day dose and effort, you'll be able to kind of see what results you get. And you can kind of map that out. Okay, well, if I could double that, then I'll be at this. And if I
Yeah.
could triple that, and go from there.
Yeah, I love those 30-day challenges. I do that with design too, and I think it really helps get you kind of daily doing something, right? To
I
get to
agree.
learn, yeah,
Absolutely.
learn it a lot faster. All right. Okay, so a little bit more questions. Do you look for, so in Amazon, you mentioned this a little bit, like going and doing the research for reviews and stuff. How about the different types of products matter? Do the price of products matter? The popularity, those kinds of things? What are we kind of looking for?
Yeah, that's another great question. So the category of product does matter because the commissions are based on the product category. So,
Okay,
for
makes sense.
example, I think beauty and skincare, or beauty and health pays like 5%. That's one of the highest paying categories. Then
Mm-hmm.
you have like pet supplies that pays 4%. And then you have like
Oh,
sports and outdoors, and I think that pays like 3%.
okay.
And then there's home and kitchen, which is somewhere around there. And there's a lot of categories on Amazon, but there is some strategy in that. If you happen to have a lot of pets or access
Yes.
to a lot of pet products, that's one of the highest paying commission categories. That would be my priority. Let's get as many pet videos up as possible. Same thing if you wanted to branch out to do some research to buy products. I would think it would make more sense to research products in categories with the higher commission. And then
Mm,
if you have some kind of competitive advantage, I've talked about this before. Like if I'm not a musician, but if I was,
mm-hmm.
musicians know about musical instruments and
Correct.
accessories and can speak that language. I would make a fool of myself instantly because I know nothing about
Yeah.
music. So that's a category I've never even looked at.
Yeah.
I focus on areas that I'm knowledgeable, and I focus on areas where I maybe have a competitive advantage and
Yeah.
that are going to be the highest paying commission that I can
Yeah.
find. So there's definitely some strategy there based on, which direction you want to go.
That's cool. That's cool. All right. A couple more questions here. Just hitting you with lots of
Yeah,
different
no, it's all
questions.
good. It's great.
Okay. So so I think a lot of people would be asking this, and I think you alluded to this already, but I'm going to ask it anyway. Does it cost anything to get the product, or does it cost anything extra on top of? So we talked about the things that we need. We need products. We need cameras or phone, and we can do it all on
Hmm.
our phone and computer. Is
Yep.
there any other cost to this? It seems like that's it. But am I missing anything? Is there any
No,
other
I don't.
cost buying
You're
products?
not missing anything. It's
Okay.
there's no fees to upload, right? There's no
Okay.
listing fees or anything like that, like on some of the other, like on Etsy or anything. There's nothing like that.
No
You really
Amazon
just need to
ads or
have.
anything like that. We don't do. They don't. There's no ads to do because you are making the ad pretty much, right? So
Yeah, you
there's
are
no.
making the ad essentially. Yeah, that's why
Yeah.
Amazon can take that video and they
Yeah.
might play it as an ad somewhere on the platform, and then if someone clicks and watches it. But to answer your question, no, there is no expenses when it
Wow.
comes to participating with the platform with uploading it. You just need the products, right?
Uh
Which
huh.
again,
Yeah.
most people have hundreds of products. If they really look around room by room, I got a printer, I got a lamp, I got a monitor, USB cables, headphones. I got all that just right here.
Mhm.
Um, Start with that stuff. The only expense would be if you were to then go and buy products to review, which
Right.
is we can do a whole nother video on that because there's strategy about buying products and reselling them or finding thrifting products at garage sales and
Oh,
Craigslist
interesting.
and
That's a smart idea.
stuff like
Yeah.
that.
That's really cool. I didn't even think of that. You've done you've been doing this so long. You know all the little
Yeah,
tips and
there's
tricks.
all
That's so
kinds of
cool.
different things.
All
Yeah.
right. All right. So now that we know all of this, I'm thinking, and this is just a guess because Q4 is huge for Amazon Merch on Demand. I'm guessing it's
Yeah.
huge for Amazon. What do you foresee for this Amazon Influencer Program? I think you mentioned your biggest day was Prime Day or something like that.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. So Prime Day was in July, right?
uh-huh.
And that was my best month yet with the
Yeah.
program. So I started in late February, and July was my fifth month, and I cleared like over 10K in the month of July,
In the month. Holy
just
cow.
in the month,
Okay.
right? Which is crazy. I still can't believe it,
Yeah.
and it's been a blessing. But that was July Prime Day. Now I have some experience, like I said, with FBA and doing merch for a couple years, and
Yeah.
I know you do too.
Yeah.
October, November, and
Yeah. Yeah.
December.
Yeah. That's what I'm excited for. Yeah.
Yeah, is like I mean we us print on demand sellers that could make or that's like half our year is
Mm-hmm.
those last 3 months.
Mm-hmm.
So, and for my days of selling FBA, I know that it's the same in these other product categories, regular everyday products. So I'm, fingers crossed, hoping that, quarter four has the potential to blow Prime Day in July out
I
of the
would
water,
guess. Yeah. Yeah.
and I'm busting my tail to do as many videos as I can, like right now, this month. I
Getting
mean,
ready.
I was filming right before I jumped on the call with you. I'll be filming after because I want to get as many up,
Yeah.
right? It's just like t-shirts. You want to get as many up as you can before the holiday rush. Halloween's coming, get your Halloween designs up. Christmas is coming, get your Christmas. So I think quarter four has the potential to be phenomenal.
I would
And
guess
I've talked
too.
to some people who were in last quarter four, and they said it was nuts.
Oh man, I can't wait for you to do it. That's so cool.
Yeah,
You're gonna have to. We're gonna have to do another video come January or
definitely.
something
Yeah,
and just
for
see
sure.
the results. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
All right. Well, cool. I think we answered all the questions. My last one is, where can people go for help? I know your YouTube channel is the go-to to learn more about this. You have lots of videos and are continuing to make more
Yeah.
videos for it. So that's the place I would go. Any place else on the internet or any kind of apps that you use or anything like that?
There are a couple Amazon influencer Facebook groups,
Uh-huh.
and I'm in a couple of them. I don't run any myself, but I
Okay.
do kind of lurk in there to kind
So
of
there
you
are
can see a lot of
groups.
common questions, and that's how I can get ideas for videos and things like that. There's also a Reddit forum. So I
Uh-huh.
think, just searching Amazon influencer on Reddit or on Facebook, you'll find some groups. And there's other YouTubers and people putting out content about it and stuff. So there's resources out there for sure.
Awesome. Awesome. Well, thanks so much, man. This has been really helpful. Um, I know you said like in the beginning, you don't have to be a famous influencer to do this. You can do it with like, I think you said like even if you have very low followers on TikTok or Instagram or whatever to get in, they kind of want to know that you have something, right? But it doesn't have to be a big
Yeah,
something,
yeah.
right?
The term influencer is a little bit
Yeah.
misleading. You don't need millions of followers.
Yeah.
I got in with just I think 3,000 followers.
Hmm.
I know people who've gotten in with a couple hundred followers.
Yeah.
They just want to look at your social media profile, I think, and say, does this person have some experience posting content?
Yeah.
Do they have some engagement and things like that? So, I'd encourage anyone out there if you have one of the accounts to apply and hopefully you get in. If you don't, take some time to just build it up, build up your followers. You don't need to be a famous celebrity to do
Yeah.
this.
Yeah. Awesome, awesome. Well, cool, man. This is exciting. I'm excited. I'm excited for me and for you and for all the followers, but mainly for you
Yeah.
because I think this is going to be huge.
Well,
I can't imagine July 10,000. I can't imagine what it's going to be big
yeah, we'll
Q4.
see.
So
You know,
yeah,
fingers crossed.
yeah.
We'll
Crossing
see.
my
But
fingers for you.
yeah, I appreciate it. I appreciate the opportunity. Like I said, big fan of your channel, and I hope that if anyone is thinking about this, to give it a try, because
Yeah.
it might be that passive income, side hustle, extra money, whatever you want to call it,
Mm-hmm.
that can really help you out. So that's what this is all about.
Well, thanks. Yeah, I think so too. I love giving people another way to do it. Like maybe, maybe print on demand's not your thing. Maybe you don't like to design, but you like to do little videos and you
Yeah,
already have the camera and you've done things like
exactly,
that. Sounds like right up those kinds of people who do that.
exactly.
Is perfect for them. So cool.
Cool. Well, thank
Well,
you very much. I appreciate you having me on. This was fun.
this is fun. Thanks so much, Adam. Thanks for sharing your knowledge with us. And again, people, don't forget to go to his. I put Side Hustle Simplified. I know you're on TikTok and Instagram, but mainly the YouTube channel where you're just cranking out content to help people out with this influencer program because it's helped you so much that
It
you're
has
just willing to share to have it help
definitely.
everybody else. So that's
Thank
so
you.
awesome. Well, we'll see you later, Adam. Thanks
All
so
right,
much
Gina.
for coming.
Take care.
All right.
Thanks, man. Bye bye.
Bye.